Hello, welcome to the channel. I can't be bothered to get dressed and put makeup on today, so I'm doing a little walkthrough of another new tarot deck, which I really don't need, but I love. And this is the Golden Art Nouveau, Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Is that how you say it? Nouveau. And I think this person here is the person that made it. Can't really read it very well, but it's a name I can't really pronounce, but I'll try. It's Galia F. Massaglia, but I've probably got that wrong. But then there's another name. Where did I see the other name? There's another name on the top here. Lo Scarabeo. And I don't know what that is. But it is, it's very nice, very pretty, very gold. Very gold. And I was looking for another deck that, highly resembles the Rider-Waite tarot, but is not the Rider-Waite. So it comes with a little book. Not the best book I've seen, but it tells you the cards, and that's all you need, isn't it? It also tells you in different languages. So I wonder if this is, I don't know, Spanish, French. I don't know. Someone tell me. Maybe I should read the book. That'd probably help. Looks like French, or no, it could be Spanish. What is it? Mexican. Do you have a look? I'm going to pause it just so I'm not wasting your time. Hang on. Oh, well, this is actually really lovely. So it actually comes in 5 languages: English, Italian, Espanol, Spanish, French, and Portuguese, which is lovely. And that, if you've got 5 languages in here, they are very sort of quick explanations. So this wouldn't be for a beginner, I would say, possibly. But it's nice. The Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. The Art Nouveau, can't say that word. The Art Nouveau movement arose in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a time when Europe was experiencing relative peace after decades of conflict. Gazing back at this period of optimism, we named it La Belle Époque, the beautiful era. Chief among its beauties was Art Nouveau, new art, a graceful decorative movement that spread like tendrils of a flowering vine throughout Europe and onto America. Translated to tarot, Art Nouveau brings sensual beauty to these timeless messages, allowing them to speak directly to the heart. Beautiful. I'm not going to read any of the others, so don't worry. So it does come with a little book. With 5 different languages in, which I think is pretty good. That's the first time I've ever seen that. And I wasn't really impressed with it at first, but now I like it more. So that's good. Right, I'm not going to explain all the cards. I'm just going to flick through them. And then I will do a reading with them soon. But I thought while they're new, they're in order. So this is just like the front cover, the front bookend. Then that's what's on the back of every card, which I like, as above, so below, and all that. But nice, because obviously you can't see what's on the card or what way the card is, whether it's reversed or not. So we'll just flick through them, okay? So you can pause if you want to, but they're just beautiful. So it's the Fool, the Magician. They're just like rich in colour, very vibrant, very pronounced, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. High Priestess. That's lovely. Look at the Empress there. I mean, she just oozes femininity in this card, I think. And he's like, don't fucking talk to me. Excuse my language. It can be quite standoffish, can't he, the Emperor? Like, means business. Here we go, the old Hierophant. The old Hierophant. Oh, that's a little bit rude. Let's sort of cover as much as I can there. Get told off. But they're quite detailed, these pictures. They're quite detailed. So I don't quite know why it's sort of frowned upon by YouTube, but who knows. Even the Sphinxes have got boobies. So we'll just cover them as well. It's quite a sensual set of cards. Is that what Art Nouveau is? Is that what it is? That's beautiful. I love that Strength card. I love how that's illustrated. Hermit. They're a lot more like detailed in the face than the Rider-Waite deck, aren't they? They're more. I think they're a bit more realistic. Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hanged Man. So nothing's written on them, which I like as well, because they're so similar to the Rider-Waite. You don't need anything written on them if you're, if you're someone that reads yourself. I think this is a really beautiful deck. Really beautiful. Whoops, a daisy. Cover them up there. The illustration is just a lot more detailed. I love the Rider-Waite deck. Woohoo! I say, they are very lifelike. It's like still art. Just beautiful. The moon, the sun. There's just a totally different feel to these cards. Judgment. I don't know why, but this one here reminds me of one of the Thundercats. Showing my age, isn't it? Thundercats, hop! Daisy. I mean, the detail in them boobies, my goodness. Ace of Cups. 2. You can really sense the joy that they're having there, can't you? Look at him, grumpy git. Sometimes I'd love to say that in a reading. Stop being a grumpy git. And just, just accept what's being offered to you. Don't be so ungrateful. That's sometimes what I want to say. That's nice. You can almost smell the flowers. I know that sounds cheesy, but you can. The way that's drawn, you can. I can anyway. Beautiful. Really like draws you in. Every single photo, picture, illustration, whatever you want to call it, it draws you in. Look at him, smug git. That's what I want to say to that one sometimes. All right. Yeah, nobody likes a smart ass. 10 of Cups. Oh, believe me, I would come out with them messages, really. If I wanted to, I would. Sometimes you have to give a little bit of tough love, don't you? Page of Cups. Right. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look how demure she looks. Usually I think the Queen of Cups is, I don't know, she just looks a little bit more demure. The Queen of Cups sort of loves herself anyway, not in a nasty way, but this one's like, I don't know, I think she really appreciates herself. Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. This one's quite funny because this is like you're standing on hot ground. Ooh, 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 ooh. Like the sand is hot. The floor is lava. Just beautiful. I'll be using these during the week because I've started my reading, so I'll finish with the same deck, which I am actually going to do a walkthrough of next. Nice. Look, that one looks really, I mean, you could read that 2 ways, couldn't you? I mean, he's obviously very injured, but sometimes I want to look at that and say, you drama queen. I'm in that mood tonight, Especially this is best not to do readings when you're like this. You really do dish it out. That's me, that is. Procrastination. That is me. If there was a card that symbolised me when trying to get something done, that is it. That is it. Daydream Dolly, me. You got to catch me in the flow. If I ain't in the flow, you ain't going to get nothing out of me. Like that. Like, this gives me a little different spin, because usually these are so neatly stacked up here, aren't they? And they're not here. So this is giving apprentice vibes to me. Now, usually this one gives self-employed and perfection and taking great pride in your work. Not saying that this guy's not. I'm going into a little tangent here. But this is giving me a little different spin. It's giving me more apprentice vibes. Like, it's not perfect, but he's giving it his all and really trying. Like that. Beautiful card. Nine of Pentacles. I love the Nine of Pentacles. 10. Page. Not sure I really trust that Page of Pentacles in here. He looks a little bit shifty, doesn't he? Knight. Queen. King. Got more chiselled, this suit. Can't remember what the other suit were. Were they a bit more chiselled? The Queen of Cups or something. I suppose this one chiselled as well. Yeah, a little bit more slender. Ace of Wands. 2. 3. 4. That's nice, because you can see there's a celebration going on there, can't you? That's beautiful. 5. That's a little bit more impactful than the Rider-Waite 5 of Wands. 6. Now he looks like he does deserve to have won that. He looks like he has been for a little bit of a argy-bargy battle there, doesn't he? And then this one is the one that come on top, which looks like is that one there. 8. See how very similar they are, but yet again, you know, there's just different spins. Like this one here, he's creating barriers behind him. Look at his eyes. He's still not really trusting. He's look at me eye. That's not something that I've sort of thought before with the Nine of Wands. This is why I love different decks. Just getting different artists' impressions and, I don't know, different feelings, don't you? He reminds me a bit of the child catcher out of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. They're all free today. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Something about the Queen of Wands really draws me in. And then the final suit, the Swords. I like this because you can see the stained glass window clearer in the back of that. Can't really see it very clear in a lot of photos, so you can see there that there's someone being blessed. Look. And then you could look at this and see that maybe he's counting his blessings even. 5 of Swords. 6. Look at that one. Sneaky fucker. 8. There's a surrender feel to this card. You know, Eight of Swords, as you know, that's quite self sabotage or putting your boundaries up very high, and you're the one holding yourself back. But here, there is some element of her surrendering in this photo. I feel. You know, she looks like she's just about to surrender. 9, 10. Different spin. Usually the man's looking the other way, holding up a peace sign. So you've got a different spin on this one. It's coming at him from all angles there. Look. Barrage, but done now. Ain't no more being thrown. Get up and fight. Boom, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, mess with me, I'll chop off your head. You what? You and who? Love it. Oh, what's this? A special tarot invitation. Thank you for choosing this deck of magical cards. La Scarabeo invites you to learn more about your tarot deck and follow the Fool's footsteps into the fascinating world of tarot. So you can receive some other bits and bobs. And with this invitation, you will receive an exclusive La Scarabeo 15% discount in your first year membership. I have got no idea what the membership is. I won't be joining it, but I appreciate some people will want to. So, you know, that's something else that does come with the deck. I will link where I got the deck from. It was on Amazon. I'm not affiliated with them, but I will link where I got them from. Overall, I love them. Didn't really think much of the book at first. I do like a book with pictures in. Not that I even ever read the book, but I like a book with pictures. But it is in 5 different languages, which I actually like that. And who knows, I might try and do a reading in French one day. Yeah, I probably won't do a very good job of it, but you never know. But overall, this, I think, is going to be a beautiful deck to work with. So go and check it out if you want to. Thanks for watching.